Obstacles are actually to remind you that you have to grow. So every obstacle is like a lesson. Hello friends, we are Pete
and Joe.
Today's video will be about personal freedom and how we can keep with our daily life commitments. And this is the question we received recently from our friends. Okay, so like we already said that we decided to go minimalistic with our material stuff, but the same rule applies to our commitments. So our professional commitments are like we have to work part-time on different projects. I've got a couple of different projects and we try to do our work commitment early morning after wake up straight away, and I think this is important for us to have boundaries between clients, between projects, and between our private life. To have ability to follow up with our commitments, we have to all the time consider where we are going. Are we gonna have their internet connection because we work remotely? So this is very important for us, and technology can help us a lot. We use 5G data for our work. Sometimes we have to use Starlink, but fortunately,
yeah, we were fortunate not to use it.
Yeah.
I think only used once, so
yeah,
and yeah, we are able to,
because this is still relatively expensive technology. Going minimalistic with your commitments means that you can value more your time. Like when you work 9 to 5 and you are on salary, is a little bit different than when you work part-time as a freelancer or contractor, because I think then you have to really know your value, know how the value of your knowledge, experience, and this very easy way to be cheap for others, because people tend to, any employee or any client will be very happy to pay less than more, obviously. So this is important to know your value, not to undervalue yourself. And definitely for me, having boundaries, fulfilling your responsibilities, but also not allowing to go over boundaries, because this is what I find in my professional life, working for different organizations, that is very easy. If you allow people, your colleagues or your supervisors, to get you more job, they will be very happy.
Yes, for me the work commitments are the most important things to do during the day. The first thing. Yes, because it gives me the freedom after to have the time for myself or whatever we want to do. Go on an adventure, go on a walk, do something else. Yes, I also tend sometimes, I do sometimes check emails in the afternoon, only because the reason is sometimes something urgent comes up and it needs an urgent reply, so you need to be aware of that, like in my case. So I do that also, but only if I know there is something might be coming up, and yeah, mostly I do my work in the morning as well.
I just want to highlight that I don't want to be seen like I blame on people. You know, they try. This is just very natural that we are by nature lazy. So, you know, if you want to do something for me for free and you've got knowledge, why not? You know, please do. And then if you do this couple of times, then it become a habit. You know, so. Having boundaries actually is very healthy, and this is what we do, both of us actually. You know, this is basically how we deal with our daily commitments, like a professional commitments. How we manage to get our personal freedom is related to these commitments, because once they are fulfilled, we can be sure that we've got some income, and then obviously, because our life in the van is very flexible, we can move from one place to another, so we can follow our hearts, so we can go wherever we want, really. So I think that is very useful to downsize. The same like you downsize your material stuff, your clothes, your any material thing in your life, like going from living in the big city to van or boat or even backpacking. You have to consider that you got only things, necessities, like we do. We keep our only necessities. You know, we are not like having more clients, more money. We got what we need.
Yeah, because we also value our free time as well, and what we want to do.
Personal freedom.
Yeah, what we want to do after the work commitments. We don't overload ourselves with work. You know, sometimes obviously people might have a work commitments which are like 2 hours daily and give you loads of income. But we are on a different job commitment, yeah. So it gives us enough income, and we are happy with that.
Definitely, our life, our way of living, is not the only way, and because everyone can have different priorities in life. Our priority is to be happy in daily life, and this is what we got. Sometimes we've got struggle too, and it's not like only rainbows and sunshine.
Yes.
And this is how it is. You know, life is not only everything positive. You got obstacles on the way. Obstacles are actually to remind you that you have to grow. So every obstacle is like a lesson. So this is also like we learn every day something new about relation with other people, about relation with ourselves. This is it for today, and please make comments, questions below. We often try to base our videos on your questions or questions from our friends or families, because it's just easier to get an answer from van life insiders like we are. But like I said, it also applies when you travel world with your backpack or boat. It's the same. I believe is the same. Like you always pursuing this kind of lifestyle. You always will be minimalist, because you cannot take everything with you.
Yeah, in a van life you have to be minimalistic.
Okay, guys. Yeah, I would like to ask you again. Please subscribe to our channel, and please like this video if you enjoyed, and see you next time. Ciao ciao.
Ciao.